What's going on, guys? Dale7402 here with a episode of Ringside Republic. Haven't seen haven't been on here in a while. Haven't really made any videos in a while. The product is lackluster, and I guess you could say I sort of lost my passion for doing this just because of the views that I was getting. Not necessarily, I love doing it. I love making videos for you guys, and I love the people that I've met, and some very special people that I've come in contact with since I started doing this. Guys like Joe Cronin and Ray Rock. Shout out to you guys. But I just wanted to make a video about Roman Reigns' announcement last night. In the past, just like everybody else, I've been very critical of Roman Reigns, the character, and the direction that WWE has taken with him over the course of the last few years. But there's a difference, obviously, in the character Roman Reigns and Joe Anoa'i, or however you pronounce his last name. Let's just call him Joe. Just a regular Joe. Raw started off last night with Roman coming out, and right away, just by the look of him, you could tell something was up. He had his hair up, he had a t-shirt on, he had his gold chain. He was in his street clothes. He wasn't in character. You could tell something was up right off the bat. I never saw coming what came next. He announced that he has been battling leukemia for the last 11 years. It had regressed, and now it is back. And he announced that he was going to have to relinquish the Universal Championship and go fight a different battle. One that was much harder, and one that he's going to have to face with his family. And my prayers and good thoughts and all manner of positive vibes go out to Joe and his family. Cancer is a bitch, and she's always in heat. To steal a Roddy Piper line. Everybody in the world, at least probably 75% of the population of this world, has had dealings with cancer in one way or another. They've either had it, they've had friends that's family has had it, or their family has had it. Personally, my father passed away over 4 years ago. Well, almost 4 years ago, actually. This coming February will be 4 years from colon cancer. So I know personally how the process is and how hard it is on the family, let alone the victim of this horrendous disease. We've hated on the character Roman Reigns for a long time, but this is different. We're not talking about Roman Reigns here anymore. We're talking about Joe. We're talking about a guy who worked his ass off, apparently at one point in his life lost everything because of this disease. He lost his chance at a football career, and nearly lost everything because of this disease, and he beat it once, and I have the utmost faith that he will beat it again. Roman Reigns will return, and despite everything that has happened in his career, there's no going back now. I mean, this is a Daniel Bryan-esque sort of situation when he does return. He will be the most over babyface ever when he comes back. Lot of people on social media. Now, I had to work last night. I worked second shift. I work for a treatment facility for young boys who get in trouble, and they get sent to this facility, and every Monday and Tuesday we all watch it together. We all watch Monday Night Raw together, and we all watch SmackDown together. And some of the boys and even the staff that was working with said, they were all like, surely they're not faking this, are they? Sir, surely they wouldn't lie or fake this. No. And I told them, I explained it. I said, look, they might do an angle sometimes, but it'll be an injury angle. Somebody's back is out. Somebody's hurt their rotator cuff. Somebody pulled this, that, or the other. Something like that. But never, ever would WWE lie about someone having cancer. Their association with Susan G. Coleman, they had women come out on this very episode of Raw, survivors from breast cancer, awarding them title belts on this very same show. WWE would not, in a million years, lie about someone having cancer or capitalize on cancer in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And anybody in the community that is actually saying this stuff and believing it is a fucking moron. Joe is gone. Roman Reigns is gone. He's gone off to fight a battle that hopefully none of us ever have to fight. But I believe that he will win. I believe he will be back. And my prayers and my family's prayers go out to him and his family. The character that we've booed for so long was a character. But this was a man tonight. A man that has to fight a battle that is the ultimate battle that we will ever fight. It's life and death. And Godspeed. Godspeed to Joe. Real quick, since I'm doing this, just give you some real quick thoughts on the product, I guess. It is shitty as hell. I mean, the WWE product is in dire straits, in my opinion. News, I like Ronda. I like what they're doing with Ronda. Obviously now with Roman vacating the Universal Championship, they're going with Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman at Crown Jewel. Now let's talk about Crown Jewel just for a moment. All this stuff with the reporter that was murdered, tortured, and brutally murdered in Saudi Arabia. In my opinion, WWE should not go to Saudi Arabia, if for nothing else than their own safety. These people, I don't care how much money they're getting paid, and WWE is still promoting Crown Jewel out of the ass, but they have not mentioned the words Saudi Arabia since this news broke. They're still promoting Crown Jewel, but they haven't mentioned Saudi Arabia. And any other time, at any other pay-per-view that they ever do, they'll say, Hell in a Cell live from Austin, Texas, or fucking TLC live from Memphis, Tennessee, but they're just saying Crown Jewel. They're not saying where they're going to hold this pay-per-view. So that gives me some hope honestly hope, because I hope they don't go. It gives me hope that maybe they're going to do Crown Jewel, but maybe they're looking at other venues. Maybe they're going to do it somewhere else. You know, that's something that would not be hard for WWE to find another venue. So hopefully they can do that. Evolution is coming up this Sunday, the first ever all women's pay-per-view. Honestly, you know, it has nothing to do with women. I think the women have, the women's wrestling has changed completely. It is what it always should have been. They're not divas anymore. They're women wrestlers, and they kick ass just as hard as the men. So all due respect to them, but I honestly have no interest in the pay-per-view. Other than the Ronda match, you know, I'll watch it. I'm going to watch. But other than the Ronda match, there isn't really anything that I have, you know, a significant amount of interest in. That being said, we got Crown Jewel after that, which is a pay-per-view that no matter where they hold it, I'm not interested in. This tournament, this best in the world tournament, you know, you can't call yourself best in the world with just WWE wrestlers. You know, if Kenny Omega ain't in there, I ain't got nothing to say about it. Kenny Omega, fucking Marty Scurll, Adam Page, the Bullet Club, you know. You gonna throw them in there? Best in the world? No. Best in WWE? Maybe, but not best in the world. Rey Mysterio has come back. That's pretty cool. Apparently Matt Hardy we haven't seen or heard from him in a while. There's a lot of injuries in the company right now. There's a lot of stuff going on. WWE is on its head right now. They literally are on their head. They don't know what. I don't think they know what they're doing. Every plan that they make seems to somehow get interrupted. You know, every plan that they seem to have seems to be just thrown to the wolves by some unforeseen situation like cancer or injuries or what have you. But, you know, it is what it is. That's wrestling. So that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to come on here and say, hey, I'm still out there. I'm still watching the product. I'm still a fan despite the poor effort that they're giving us. My thoughts and prayers are with Joe. I've made a layout here specifically for Joe, Roman Reigns. Just showing a little respect for him. Despite the character, he was always good in the ring. I always said that. I never said that he was a shitty wrestler. I just didn't like the character. You know, he's a good wrestler in the ring. He's solid. So that's it. You know, I guess that's pretty much all I wanted to come on here and say. Basically, that you know, it sucks. It sucks that he has to go through it. I would totally rather continue to put up with Roman Reigns, the character, than for this to have ever happened to him. But it happened. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Do what you said. Choke up on that bat and swing for the fences, brother. You'll be back, and you'll be bigger than ever. That's it, guys. That's all I got for you. I may make a few more videos. I may start making videos again. I don't know. It depends on how this one does. But I am Dale7402. If you liked the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at Dale74021. Pledge on Patreon, patreon.com/Dale74021. Shout out to everybody in the community that I haven't talked to in a while. And join with me in wishing Roman Reigns the best and prayers for him. And hopefully everything works out fine for him. That's all I got for now, guys. Got to get ready for work. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and we'll see you next time.